A car theft suspect is accused of fatally shooting the witness who pursued him. An appeals court sides with the Bexar County DA's office in a murder case that previously ended in a mistrial and created a dispute that is still being felt today.
Joe Gonzalez went on to say that this particular feud is what inspired him to run for district attorney, and he ended up beating Nico LaHood.
And a Fort Sam immigrant GI is booted out of the Army.
Definitely very sad. I feel a little empty, a lot empty.
I'm Chance Storlin with your Express Briefing for Monday, August 6th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. A Sunday afternoon northeast side car theft that led several bystanders to chase the suspect for miles ended with the shooting death of one of the witnesses and the arrest of a 23-year-old man. Authorities report Jacob Gabriel was apprehended in a nearby hotel where he was hiding shortly after the shooting and now faces felony counts of theft of a vehicle, theft of a firearm, and murder. SAPD says the theft was reported at 1:37 p.m. Sunday by witnesses who reported a man had taken a four-door silver Kia from the Easy Buy Citgo gas station, with several witnesses chasing the suspect with their vehicles, and one managing to force the suspect to stop on the Interstate 35 access road near Whirlwind Street. The suspect then exited the vehicle and confronted his pursuers with the sidearm he found in the stolen Kia, firing the gun at one of the witnesses, followed by a fistfight and another shot that hit one person in the torso, who later died at the San Antonio Military Medical Center. The San Antonio Police Department is now reminding citizens to not engage criminal suspects and only follow from a close distance to get a good description of the suspect and other information like a license plate number, and then pass that information along to authorities. The murder case against Miguel Martinez that more than a year ago ended in mistrial and sparked a high-profile Bexar County feud may be headed back to court. Here's San Antonio Express News court reporter Elizabeth Zavala.
A UTSA student by the name of Laura Carter, she was 33 years old, was shot 5 times in the head on the southeast side of San Antonio on January 11th, 2015. In opening arguments, Jason Goss told the jury Laura Carter had lost her way and she was going to invest in possibly selling drugs so that she wouldn't have to work too many jobs because she was in graduate school. One of the key witnesses, the prosecutor had a one-night sexual encounter with. Things got heated in Judge Valenzuela's chambers, and the defense, Joe Gonzalez, who is the current Democratic nominee for district attorney, and his second chair, Christian Henrickson, they both said that Nico LaHood threatened to shut down their practices over this because they were going to allege prosecutorial misconduct. And this particular feud is what inspired him to run for district attorney, and he ended up beating Nico LaHood in the Democratic primary. This case ended in a mistrial, but last week, a 3-judge panel of the Fourth Court of Appeals affirmed that Miguel Martinez's murder case can be retried. So this actually is a huge win from the DA's office because they believe that her family deserves to have justice. And we'll probably find out something within maybe 45 days as to whether or not this is going to go another step.
Hear more of my conversation with courts reporter Elizabeth Zavala on today's episode of The Docket, available for free download in Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, and expressnews.com/podcasts. And a Fort Sam combat medic has lost her battle to stay in the Army after issues arose over immigration paperwork stemming from when she came to the U.S. from South Korea as a 9-year-old. Friday, Army Specialist Yeji Se was discharged after 4.5 years of service, abruptly ending her military career before she could achieve her goal of becoming an Army doctor. The 29-year-old originally entered the Army under the Military Accessions Vital to the National Interest program, a now shuttered program that recruited non-citizens with critically needed language and culture skills, with the promise of granting them citizenship. On her first day as a civilian, San Antonio Express News senior reporter Sig Christensen spoke with former Army specialist Yeji Se about her next steps.
Every day, what I've been doing for the past 4.5 years, and like the plan that I had is gone. And I had hopes and expectations, but now I gotta make a new plan. It's just really disappointing. I wanted to go to med school in the Army and be an Army doctor, do my 20 years, and I didn't know after that, but I just wanted to retire out of the Army as an Army doctor.
You really haven't had a chance to come up with a new plan yet, have you?
No, but I'm still going to school, still gonna go to med school, but after that, I don't know what I want to do as a doctor.
In the meantime, the first thing you're going to do is go home after you finish with school here. Do you look forward to that, or is this not the homecoming you were expecting or wanting?
Yes and no. I'm excited about going home, but I didn't want to go home this way. Like, I wanted to go home, I wanted to go home good. I wanted to, put some burden off my parents, have them not worry about me. I wanted to make them proud, but when I go back now, it's probably gonna make them sad and worried, and that bothers me the most about going back home.
You're worried about making them feel as if they have to worry about you.
Yeah, with this happening, what parents wouldn't, worry? But it's out of my hands, and I know they know that. But I gotta pull myself together before I go.
And that's your daily San Antonio Express News briefing for Monday, August 6th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. I'm Chance Dorland.